good, everybody? It's the one who never takes a loss, ICECOOLBOSS, your source for the Toronto Maple Leafs. After a disappointing season in which the Maple Leafs exited the playoffs early in the first round against the Boston Bruins for the fifth straight time, stretching all the way back to 1968.
Say what?
The last time the Maple Leafs beat the Boston Bruins in a playoff series was way back in 1959.
That's a real kick in the knackers, bro.
Just a real ouchie, bro.
To say that the Leafs and the Bruins don't get along would be an understatement. Thankfully, the boys in blue are turning a new leaf in this season with some nice new additions to an already proper roster.
Alright.
The Leafs added former Colorado Avalanche power play specialist defenseman Tyson Barrie to the fold, who on opening night showcased what he can bring to the Leafs on the nightly basis. Barrie set up rookie Ilya Mikheyev with his first NHL career goal on a beauty one-timer. Barrie is an excellent signing by Kyle Dubas and will give Morgan Riley a run for his money this upcoming season for the starting role on Power Play 1. On opening night, the Leafs hosted the Ottawa Senators, a team who has somehow beaten the Leafs in the last 5 season openers.
Inconceivable!
The Leafs started off the night right by crowning their new captain, 29-year-old John Tavares, who I expect to produce at a point-per-game pace this upcoming season. In the opener, Tavares chipped in an assist on a power play goal by none other than Auston Matthews. Speaking of Auston Matthews, boy did he ever start off the season with a bang. Matty was on fire and scored 2 one-timer goals against poor Craig Anderson, who had no chance on either of them. Matthews almost had a hattie too, unfortunately, as he was skating down the ice to tap in the puck on the wide-open net. Sens D-man Eric Brandstrom almost decked Matthews into the post. Matthews ended the night with 2 goals, one of them on that power play, and a game-high 8 shots on net, as well as the game winner.
Get her done.
Matthews was a beauty in the opener. Hopefully Nylander will excel this year skating next to Matthews as well. I expect Matthews to break 90 points this year as long as he can stay healthy. Speaking of healthy, there was a healthy scratch on opening night. None other than 16-year NHL veteran Jason Spezza was scratched from the Leafs lineup by Coach Mike Babcock right before the game.
Oh, he's a madman! A madman!
Spezza was replaced by Frederic Gauthier as the fourth-line right winger. Many people were lambasting Mike Babcock for the move, but it worked out on opening day as Frederic Gauthier scored the Leafs' first goal of the season through Craig Anderson's gaping 5-hole. The tending on opening night was shaky at best. Craig Anderson let in a Burger King whopping 5 goals and finished with a abysmal 5 goals against average.
Oh my God!
Freddie wasn't much better himself as he let in 3 goals himself. The first goal of the game was scored by Brady Tkachuk only 25 seconds into the game. Mitch Marner turned the puck over along the boards and gave birth to Brady Tkachuk's first goal of the season. Tkachuk finished the game with 1 goal, 2 shots, and a hefty 6 hits. Tkachuk, the brother of Matthew Tkachuk on the Calgary Flames, will no doubt flourish this season on a young Sens roster. Mitch Marner, who just signed a 6-year, $66 million contract, and William Nylander each chipped in an assist and 3 shots apiece. It was a relatively quiet night for 2 players who both have tremendous potential. I expect big things from Marner and Nylander this upcoming season, especially Marner, who just came off of a season in which he averaged a Burger King whopping 94 points. Nylander, on the other hand, had a rough season last year as he missed training camp due to contract negotiations. Then, when Nylander returned halfway through the season, he only contributed a abysmal 3 points in his first 17 games.
That shit crack.
Nylander will no doubt want to prove he is worth every penny of his 6-year, $42 million contract this upcoming season. Overall, it was a solid night for the Leafs, and it's a great start to what could be an incredible season. Enough of what I think. What do you think of the Leafs opening night massacre? Would you like to see more videos about the show? And finally, are the Leafs gonna win it all this year? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's it for today's video. Take it easy. Like, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified when I provide new NHL content. See ya!